You're in the office, baby. Going out.
I want the fortune, motherfucker fine. I want the Bentley, motherfucker right. God please forgive me, this shit I'ma kill. This shit from my soul, this shit from my spirit. Can't go nowhere if you ain't got no vision. Can't go nowhere if you don't know the distance. Fresh hair, Sunday school, class Christian. Fresh hair, Sunday school, fight with me. False new crock.
What you tried to do, you couldn't destroy me. I'm still standing. I'm still strong.
Let's try whispering roulette.
Ain't nobody replaced my Mercedes.
Everybody can be replaced.
This is Sheriff Deputy Jesse Bridges.
Why you got Terica's phone?
She gonna have to go to the jailhouse.
Hey, car, y'all.
Y'all trust these white people too much.
Big T guy. Damn, it's like that, man.
You know, I stay out of y'all game shit. You out here trying to start a war?
What's going on? What's going on? We are back. Tuscaloosa, Mississippi, and we are back in the paint. P-Valley Season 2, Episode 3, The Dirty Dozen. What's going on? Shout out to my co-host, Nadia, for joining me. What's up?
Mm.
I'm going to say heads up, just in case, and that's even if I finish this and let it go through technical difficulties. If I'm doing a little lagging or freezing, hopefully y'all can hear me clear, but I'm hoping it's going to go through clear. I've done everything in the book I could possibly do to make sure y'all can get the best review that y'all could possibly get as far as coming from me and the deal. But yes, we are back, and it's a lot going on. We start this off with my girl, Russian roulette.
Just roulette.
I know.
I mean, that's what she playing right now,
That's
breaking
what I'm
all
saying.
these rules.
Russian roulette. Shout out to all my Snowfall fans too, because you know Wanda, man. What's going on, Wanda? But it's roulette as far as P-Valley goes. But yeah, I feel like P-Valley Season 1, they kind of touched on this a little bit. They didn't go too heavy-handed as they kind of, I ain't even going to call it heavy-handed, but they didn't touch on it as much as they trying to do with this as far as Season 2 and this episode as far as roulette. Because, of course, we already done heard, like, certain things as far as strippers doing certain things, you know, getting the extra money for doing whatever they doing as far as stripping or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But to see the route they going to here, especially coming after the pandemic, my girl saying, hey, we getting it by any means necessary.
Bruh, I mean, I'm going to need to ask her a question. How the fuck did your lipstick still look that bomb after wearing a mask? Because I was not able to ever pull it out. I was like, damn, her lipstick look bomb.
As soon as she slid that down, I mean, no disrespect. My man, like, yeah. But
I feel like they were giving y'all they was like, okay, so we surprised you with a fellatio scene last time, so we're gonna surprise you with another one. But hopefully y'all like this one. It won't be bad.
No. See, you was doing all right. You was doing. See, lead us to that moment. You don't have to go into details so damn much. You don't have to do all of this. You can even have her doing head movements, whatever you want to do. But y'all
they
have
trying to like one up. I feel like they trying to one up HBO or some shit. Like they like we can go harder.
Netflix, they got a whole NC-17 Marilyn Monroe movie about to come out. These niggas P-Valley said, hold my beer. Like, it's like they saying, okay, y'all see all these ass and cheeks and whatever in these other shows out here. We want to show y'all the real deal. No, let's stick to titties. Let's stick to butt cheek and all that. We can do all that. We don't have to. They like, no, we gonna show you everything.
Everything.
I'm feeling woozy, yeah.
No, stop. We good. We get the idea. We know. All right, man. My girl Roulette, though, she's saying basically sometimes you got to use what you got to get what you want. Shout out to my girl Ebony Players Club.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't know if those was exact words. You know what I'm saying? I ain't watched that in a minute. But yeah. Once again, If we have any technical difficulties, I apologize because I see this little signal coming up and I be feeling like it's gonna start freezing a little bit. But anyway, we're talking about my girl Roulette, and she basically out here going to get it. And you see my girl Mercedes coming in here, seeing her getting that bag. One thing I noticed, I was like, yeah, I see you too, and I see that wig messed up too. I see that, yeah, that ain't all from dancing. Hey, you doing what you're doing? Like, hey, do what you do.
I mean, sex work is work.
Shout out to them though. They kind of touching on this though. I'm kind of interested in where this gonna lead to though, because it's more with her. Like she on demon time in this episode as far as roulette. Russian roulette. That's why I'm calling her Russian roulette as far as this episode review. But we slide over here to my girls. And yeah, I say my girls.
Yes.
Shout out Uncle Clifford.
Uncle Clifford.
Big Bone. And I'm calling her Haley. I guess she's not out of night until she stepped back on that stage. Yeah. But Mercedes, pretty much, you know, she got the whole shoulder thing going on. Shout out to Diamond. They gotta get my man back on here, man. I don't know what's going on. Why he not bodyguarding and shit. I don't know what's up. And I'm not nigga.
We gonna talk about Big L.
Hold on.
We gonna talk about
y'all
Big L later.
Nigga know this nigga loves women. I'm just saying I like good actors. I like to see my man's performance. I like to see the way he push niggas out the doors. Even with the whole scene with him at the Dollar Tree, put your mask on your face. I love that scene. I like to see that. That's what I want to see. But that's all I'm saying. I like to see my man performance, even with him doing the whole roots, because they had a lot of correction on us out here when we was doing our reviews. Not just us. It was multiple people. Because they basically said, the thing I liked about
I told y'all.
Because they said what I said, voodoo. I was like, I wasn't the only one.
No.
But I didn't say voodoo.
And I said Reiki.
I said New Orleans. That's what made me think of voodoo.
Yes.
I appreciate that, though. I'm letting know that everyone. But anyway, Uncle Clifford and Haley basically trying to make sure they got some headliners because, you know, Mercedes is out here injured where she's supposed to be injured because we're going to get the Mercedes. And she's going to let us know why Mercedes is Mercedes and why you get the Mercedes experience. Good God almighty. I thought I was at Carowinds. But anyway, and anybody who knows Carowinds is in North Carolina, Charlotte. But anyway, they basically going over headliners and Whispers and Roulette. These are our two main people now as far as our steppers who taking over.
Right.
How you feeling about that?
They a bag of mixed nuts. Because it's like, I enjoy the whole esoterical, spiritual woman that Whisper is, but I'm like,
yeah, Whisper, shout out Whisper.
Where we gonna go with this?
We're going down some dangerous roads. It ain't gonna,
then you see what they doing in the bathroom, and it's just like, no wonder your hair's so lofty all the time. Like, come on.
I'm not sure Mercedes gonna be worried about this, but Uncle Clifford pretty much told Haley, just as long as you tell her, because she's going to be mad as hell. And shout out once again to the slang. I love the slang as far as P-Valley, because I done heard some of these, and Haley is from London, if I'm not mistaken. You already know how these British ones is. My boy Stringer Bell, Idris Elba, you know he from London, the way they able to come on here and switch their accent up. But the actor playing Uncle Clifford, I don't even know if he from the South. He might be, but I done heard him in real life. I'm listening to him on Instagram because I follow him. He switched that shit up because he definitely has some correct slang as well as his language and the way he's able to talk. He don't talk like that at all. But shout out to my girl Big Bone. We might have a new DJ coming in.
Yo, she pulling rank with her body. She know how to work her body. She like, I got all this. I'm gonna show you what to do with it. And they hating. But this
mother must be on Super Mario Brothers the way she leveling up. I should have got that image, man. But yes, and I'm with it. I'm definitely coming through watching these episodes to have her up there DJing doing what she's doing. I'm with it.
I mean, she was on point though. She was on point. She was on point. See, you see Haley how she tried to clock Uncle Clifford with her business mind, talking about
that's where she comes in again. Haley,
I was like, get it, Haley.
These first 3 episodes, Haley is on her shit as far as her mind frame. Remember what I said last episode as far as the way she came in to talk to Andre and the brother as far as maneuvering the money or whatever and how much the club should be sold for. And I ain't gonna say she does that again in this episode. What she kind of does, as far as the way she is able to have Big Bone come in and DJ, but she did this in the first episode with Big Bone when she said she didn't want to let her go, bring her in for something else, and it's working because Big Bone was getting money thrown at her while she was up there DJing. That's business.
Exactly. That is business.
But the playlist, I'm with that too. And as far as me speaking of the playlist, I'm loving the way they're able to mix up the music as far as P-Valley with old South music, with new South music.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta get a shout out because we talked about this on Uncut Is Talk. Artists that should be mentioned, Duke Deuce. My boy was played in this episode.
Hey.
I don't know if it was a coincidence or not, but yeah, shout out Duke Deuce.
Haley, I don't
What's up
want to
with
say
Haley?
Uncle Cliff. So you see how Uncle Clifford told her how much of the responsibility of the club is hers.
Yeah,
Because
the
she
whole
be trying to
69.
throw that.
Yeah.
No, she was throwing that weight around though, because she like, I put the money down for this. So he was like, okay, you 80%, 85%.
Is that
And
in the
then
business smarts too?
but now that she didn't took that much of a cut, like, how is that gonna come into play when this casino? Look, they got me saying it.
Go ahead and say it. Casino.
Casino offer.
Listen, Mississippi brand of casino in this motherfucker.
But yeah, so now how's that gonna come to play? I mean, yes, she's still majority holder, but like now he holds more of the share too.
But
so,
I think they kind of get into that in this episode. You remember when they bringing up the millions, which we're gonna get to.
Yeah. Yeah, because they do something, and that was a part that I forgot to like go back and re-examine when they was
I definitely pay
doing the
attention
offer.
to that. And once again, that's
Yeah.
Haley and her business mind frame. I love that.
Yeah.
The brother line, I'm gonna get to that, but that brother, I love this bitch got like
What is his name? Corbin.
yeah, Corbin. Before we get to him,
Bro,
though, we gotta
it's getting hard to keep up with these side characters' names.
Big Tank. I got Big Tank. I think that's the only one. Big Tank and Corbin.
Corbin and Kyle.
Who is Kyle?
Kyle is the mayor. Kyle
Okay.
is the white
I'm glad
brother.
you brought him up.
Yeah. Oh man.
We got Kyle at the church service for the
First of
old
all,
preacher.
no, that was some racist shit. I don't care. That was some subtle racist, southern racist shit.
What you mean?
We live in the South. You know that southern that just casual racism that we be like, we see y'all with the racist shit, serving them fried chicken and shit. Like they don't like black people don't eat salmon. Do black people not eat salmon? Why we can't enjoy some salmon? Give us some omega-3s. No, you gonna give us some weak ass fried chicken, as she pointed out.
I ain't gonna front, man. When I was watching that episode, I was like, shit, I want some chicken. Like,
In the South, you know, you just had some casual racism thrown at you. You just like,
I wanted some chicken. And then seeing Sister Patrice, is that her name? Her mama?
Yes.
She opened that bottle of hot sauce up. Shit.
Is that Texas Pete? Is that?
Yes, sir. Texas Pete. And I love her entrance. Because I've been waiting. I said, when we going to get some lines?
And they did
when
not
we gonna get some lines?
This wasn't even her first entrance.
This was what?
This wasn't her first entrance in this episode, right? Because she had the interaction with Terica before this, right?
Yeah. I didn't get that though, but yeah, as far as Mercedes' daughter and her granddaughter, which we keep forgetting.
Yeah.
I gotta say, man, hey, I was feeling her in that scene. I was really feeling her in this. No, the scene with Terica. Yeah.
Terica.
Terica. I was actually enjoying her in that scene because she was playing the grandmother role. Whether you like her or not, she was playing her grandmother role.
I felt that intimidation. You know them grandmas, how they just look at you, you just be like, okay.
But it was a good intimidation. It was like, you better get your black ass somewhere. But she didn't know exactly what was going on. But when she hit that line with, you lie just like, you look just like Mercedes when you lie, I was like, oh. I didn't know exactly what was going on at that moment, but we're going to get to that. But
yeah,
this whole church thing is going down. The mayor basically trying to get these votes for this casino.
It's so, man, this is some hella illegal shit. I'ma say it. Cause he basically was like, I'll put some money in your collection plate if you make sure your people vote. That is bribery, sir. That's illegal, sir. But okay. I mean, politics. Ain't this the shit that happened? And why
especially in the
politics is so
South.
corrupt? I mean, the churches, I mean, there's one on every corner in the South. Throw a rock, you would hit five.
I mean, I mean, it ain't,
You breaking up.
I know that's why I kept this damn picture up. And once again, y'all might hear this in a review, man. But like I said, excuse me for the technical difficulties. Once again, I feel like this is definitely StreamYard. I'm more than likely gonna be trying this on, well, not trying, doing this on something else. I don't try this enough. I feel like this StreamYard. It could be something else possibly on my end, but I don't know, man. Can you hear me clear?
Might be this weak ass internet.
It might be
I'm
my
talking
internet.
about
It
this
could be
town. I'm talking about this town and they weak ass internet. You
that
know what
too.
I'm talking about.
Because I mean, all the different places you got internet from, but as far as the mayor go, like you said, votes. More importantly, though, getting this other preacher to come in. As far as the ex-preacher, Patrice was at. Well, not Patrice. What's her name again? I'm sorry.
Her name is Patrice.
It's Patrice. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. She was a member of that other pastor's church that he was bribing. And like, yo, I like the joke that that the name of her church is so long. Because
Say that shit then, because I'm not
I
saying
can't.
Ain't
I'm
no
like,
way.
what? It is funny every time she say that shit because she just say it like it rolls off the tongue, and I'm like, bruh, but that's how them churches in the South be. Like, geez.
And like you said, as far as the great contribution, as soon as that preacher came out and said he will be making his vote and basically making sure he is in line with everything the mayor's trying to do, that mayor hurried up and said, you're going to get a decent contribution in that collection plate Sunday.
I got a theory, but
What's up?
I'm gonna pull it out after we talk about
Okay.
another character.
But as far as Patrice, she definitely not with the whole thing as far as the casino. That don't mean she with the strip club either. She got her own agenda, and it's all about her church service.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Where the blessings reside and where the blessings reside. I know one goddamn thing. This Dirty Dozen so better be hitting Greensboro and Charlotte. Name of the episode, of course, is Dirty Dozen. And we got Little Murder, Cricket Letter, Mississippi, Kishana. They out here doing their thing. I didn't get the scene with them going into the store and my girl looking like, as far as the
Casual racism. That's exactly what the fuck I'm talking about.
Hold on, where was they at though? Was they in New Orleans or Mississippi? I mean, not Mississippi, but Tennessee at that time.
Oh shit, I forgot where they
See,
was
that's
at.
where
But
I
either way it go, it's still the South.
Yeah, it's still the South.
And
they
you
might have
go
been in
into
New Orleans. I think this was before they got to New Orleans.
Yeah. Cause I don't know, cause it was on the postcard. Or maybe it was, I don't know. So much time.
My man did walk in there with red bandanas on, but this is COVID. They gotta cover their faces, but still. I'm just saying.
The choices though.
First thing I thought about was the wood. But I don't know.
The blood of cuz.
Get what y'all want something out here? But anyway, we got Little Murder in Mississippi out here on tour. Doing their thing. Mississippi is the headliner. She is.
First of all, first the fucking motherfucking all. Looking at her body is why the fuck I get up and go work out 5 days a week. I was like, God damn.
Because when she was doing her thing, I was like, damn, why we ain't got Mississippi back at the prank? But I understand why she not. She don't need the paint. She is still out here doing her thing. Hey, I'm still, hey, I know she doing what she doing, but she ain't got no stripper standout scenes yet. She ain't got them yet. My girls still got that. And we got another one.
It's just been little clips. I mean, yeah, they had that montage, but that's a montage. We ain't had no.
Her look.
Yeah.
Everything, yes. This is why she's that main one. as far as the headliner of the tour.
That's why she got chocolate covered strawberries.
Strawberries. Why ain't got no
Straw-
chocolate covered strawberry? Man, you allergic. What do you say? Bring me some strawberries and Benadryl.
Yeah.
Shout out to
Nigga, do
Little
you want
Mercy,
to die?
man. Shout out to New Orleans too, because we do have a cameo from Big Frida.
First
Got a
of
lot
all,
of representation this season.
yes, and the girl that's dancing on stage when Big Frida's doing the thing.
Oh, okay.
She's a social media. She's a Instagram. She's on Instagram, and I
Okay.
follow her, and I was like, oh shit, that's Pumpkin.
Shout out to Big Frida because I did watch the show that used to come on Fuse. It was more about watching they hustle. So what she was coming from and what they was doing. They was almost doing what the hell Little Murder and them doing as far as the tours or whatnot. If you ever watched her show or whatever that was coming on Big Fuse, I mean, I said Big Fuse. I mean Fuse as far as Big Frida. But I definitely enjoy her cameo here, and I'm glad they're doing what they're doing as far as the representation, as far as giving these certain individuals the spotlight, especially on this type of show as far as P-Valley, which I feel like is going to get bigger and bigger.
Yeah, I like how they're giving opportunities to all these social media people and people that's that went viral, like the blessings reside do, and then Pumpkin, and you know, just it's nice.
Brick Frida, she earned her spot as far as her being on here.
Yes,
She done made, like, her hustle in New Orleans loves Big Frida. She's the bounce, right? As far as bounce music, yes.
The sound of bounce.
Shout out to the whole Little Murder, Dirty Dozens tour. We're going to get more into that because we stopped first in New Orleans as far as them, but we're going to get more into them. Got to come back around to them as far as their next move, and that's where I think they end up in Tennessee because that's where we get that whole little Deuce music coming in. Shout out to Deuce. But we move forward to my girl Mercedes. Is she still working on the building for this whole thing? Because
okay, this is the problem. I'm gonna tell you, Mercedes is business minded. That's why I'm mad that her and Haley fell out, because I feel like Mercedes need to be in part of the pink and own part of the pink too. But anyway, Mercedes out here making whole deals because she can't keep up, because she's not making enough money as a stripper in a club to cover the gym fees, because one, you see her gym not even finished, and then two, she can't get enough girls to pay for the tuition to pay for the building, because it's like
everything going on with COVID-19, the pandemic.
It's basically like having a mortgage, but you know, and it's sad, man. So she like, these whole deals are being made.
But I love this. This shit is showing you. It's not hiding nothing. It's not making Mercedes look like a saint. It's giving you a real character. And this is what I'm saying about P-Valley as a show. This is what I love about this show, because we're going into these type of depths. It ain't showing you like she's doing this, and you know the reasons why she's trying to do this. Even going back to the first season, as far as her, not really in the first place why she became a stripper, but her working her way up to try to do what she's trying to do as far as stop being a stripper.
Mm-hmm.
But the way they went with this, and this is not only about Mercedes, this is about the whole thing with, this is a coach for an NBA team. Mm-hmm. Like, this goes way deeper than just stripper. This goes into the whole thing as far as NBA players, strippers, rappers. Yes, high value men, billionaires, Hollywood, all of this.
Yes. But I'm not mad. I'm so not mad at the way they went about it, especially the interaction between her and Faith. See, this funny because I remember this side character. I mean, I'm just like, yes, like the way they was going back and forth, and they little scene that they had, and their dialogue, and how she was just like, most hoes don't need ass.
Beautiful. You mean beautiful? Once again, shout out to the slang, the Mississippi, the South. But I'm like what you said, especially when they having their whole exchange. The papers are about basically consent, right?
It's consent and an NDA. So like she can't say nothing.
Once again, I love these type of scenes. They going deep into this. They showing you everything. They not hiding nothing.
Yeah, and I'm cool with that, because like, to me, when you have shit set in paper, and like the only thing that can get hurt is your feelings, because you know what it was. You know what I mean? So don't bring your feelings to this.
Just like the conversation they have. What?
Yeah.
I'm making sure am I breaking up before I start finishing.
You good?
Yeah, I said, was I breaking up before I finished?
No, you not.
Okay, I had to make sure because I seen a little signal come up, but it's the exchange they had, like you said, as far as her coming at her the way she is, because like you said, she paying Mercedes as far as to sleep with her husband. Well, he paying her to sleep with her. But it's the whole thing as far as once they start actually getting, well, not really getting to know each other, but just talking, and her actually getting to know Mercedes, because Mercedes started to know certain paintings by her as far as the art that the wife is doing. Because the husband's sitting there like, yeah, you know, that's a hobby though. And she's like, no, nigga, like, I really do this as far.
They really, that's
You
on,
took me
on
to
that
that Fresh
Aunt Viv
Prince.
shit.
Yeah.
On that.
That's the first thing I started
What?
thinking about, Fresh Prince. 2022 Fresh Prince, by the way.
Yeah.
But this is also where we get the Mercedes experience.
Yes. We
The
just
coach.
keep getting, like, they are blessing us with so many
these
Mercedes
episodes.
experiences. Yes. And I'm not
The
mad at it.
athleticism of these
She,
shit, man.
like I said, she the reason why I keep getting up 5
Facts.
days a week, man.
Because
I'm
it's not
gonna
even
tell
about
you.
just the strippers. Shout out to the actresses that's playing these roles. They got to get
Yes.
into these positions because I follow her on Instagram too, of course. And I
Yep.
remember her saying how the fact that she had to get back into that
Back in shape.
basically, yeah, that's where I'm trying to find back in shape because it had been so long because of the pandemic and everything, and them having to wait to get back into filming and everything. But as far as the Mercedes experience, I think I got caught up too. I was sitting there like, my girl here, I'm right with you. I'm right there with you. Like, because she didn't believe her man at first. She didn't believe the husband. The husband was like, hey, can you show it right quick? You know the little leg move you do? The thing you do. Like look at this. She said, you don't got to do that. She said, where can I plug this in at?
Exactly. I can show you better than I can tell you. And she showed us.
I ain't got that video for y'all. Y'all might have to wait for that when I start doing these After Dark episodes, Patreon episodes. Y'all gonna have to wait. And as far as my girl, she definitely had that Mercedes experience. And I know we've been chatting up as far as Whispers and Roulette, talking all that, talk about them. But my girl came in and pretty much let us know why it's Mercedes P-Valley and why it's Mercedes Prank. I was sitting there like, nigga, I'm with you. I am right there with my girl because she was sitting there like, oh, shit.
Mesmerized, hypnotized.
All I can say to Mercedes,
I like you, and I want you. Now we can do this the easy way, or we can do it the hard way.
and I'm playing, it's a joke. I know y'all niggas is these days.
Yeah. That's not funny. To you.
Me too. Cancel.
It's deeper than that, but like I mean.
What you mean, the dance?
No, that all of that, but we ain't gonna keep going with that. All right. But yes, Mercedes.
Okay.
No, nothing crazy.
Okay.
I just want to get back to talking about Mercedes.
It's some experience though, and like I said, it almost took me back to that first season or that first episode when she did what she did on the top of that roof.
Thanks for
Putting
walking
heels
on
on her
the
going upside down. But yeah. We basically get them doing their whole menage a trois thing, threesome. But
Hey.
but I can't think of the ringtone, but go, whatever that shit was.
I'm a gummy there. Yes, sir. Terica.
Her dog
Terica
was way
need
too
help.
old for that damn ringtone. She could have changed that shit, but I get it.
But you know you had those specific ones,
Yeah.
like you know exactly who this is.
And we got to remember that she didn't exactly raise her because you got to think about the way she's probably looking at her,
Like
thinking about her as her baby girl.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we get that call, and it's not Erica. Terica, my bad. I keep saying Erica, but it's not Terica. Her mom's, and what's her mom's name? Or do you got her mom's name?
Shell.
Yeah, Shell. She's a little intoxicated. She going
Ain't
through
no
it.
little. Ain't no little.
My bad. I ain't mean to say a little.
This bitch was day drinking. She said that's why she was like, your mama sleep at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And she was like, mm-hmm. Yeah, passed out drunk. Why the fuck you day drinking? I mean,
Start fucking up.
I'm an advocate for day drinking, but not like that.
Day sipping,
Not,
maybe. And that's if
thank
you
you.
off. That's if the kids not there. If you got kids, and that's if you just
That's vacation.
yeah. That's you exactly right. Vacation. You ain't even in town.
Vacation.
But yeah, my girl get that call from the sheriff as far as Mercedes while she trying to do her thing. And I don't know how if they finished or what. We ain't got to even worry about it. But we do. We do get a little bit more information as far as a little bit more of the backstory.
Little bit. We get a
Man.
lot. They got a lot of information.
So the husband didn't want the daughter with Mercedes. And I'm sorry, and I gotta apologize because I keep forgetting Mercedes was 15 at the time.
15.
Like that, like wait, like. And once again, how old was the guy? What's his name too? If you got his name, thank you.
I don't
Okay.
see, and that's what I mean about remember his side character's name. I don't remember his
The
name.
husband name, as far as Shell's husband,
the deceased husband,
Mercedes and Terrica's father, and Mercedes' baby daddy.
Yeah. Oh man. But yeah, he was grown enough to know better. That's what we gonna say. I don't like.
He was over
putting it
18,
on,
right? He was 19 or 18, basically.
I don't know if he was even that close to her age because that's still within 3 years.
And she supposedly she lied to him. Let's be clear. She said she lied to him.
She
And
lied.
she made it clear that she
admitted.
lied to him.
But
as far as her
at
age.
the same time, bruh, I don't fucking care. I don't fucking care.
Come on, man. You
not,
already know
no.
logic. Even as a man myself, we logical. I don't care about people saying this whole thing as far as you see certain girls these days and they look older than they mind frame. It don't matter to me. I don't know. Maybe it's something with me. Maybe I could be wrong. I can look as a female and I know age-wise, I can just tell that you're younger than you look.
A 15-year-old, all she had to do was open her mouth. Nigga ain't no 15-year-old.
That's what I'm saying too.
I don't give a fuck about how mature she is. I don't care how mature she is. You know that is a 15-year-old.
A child gonna talk like a child. I don't care.
And not only that, nigga, ask for ID. What the fuck is if she old enough, she gonna show you. Like, why would she be embarrassed? Like, stop with the excuses. You just happy to be a pedophile. Don't start with me.
But Mercedes, she basically was saying that she was trying to get Terrica, if I'm not mistaken. Like she was trying.
And they always said no.
And going off the first season, we kind of looked at it like Shell was kind of like, nah, no. We trying to keep. This is my well, not really my child, but no. Well, come to find out, the father didn't want Terrica to be with Mercedes. It wasn't Shell, and he had basically out of Shell's mouth, his last dying wish was, "Do not let Terrica go with Mercedes."
And that's crazy. Like, damn, you see, like. I feel like he blames her for his choice. It was a choice. You could have said no. And that's the way I think about it. Everything is a fucking choice. Don't get me. We was caught up in the moment. No, it was a choice. You made a choice. This woman
talking about she still held it down to make sure as far as to hold on to his dying wish, even though he wasn't loyal to her.
She don't want it. Even though she don't. Yeah, she. That was some deep shit. And in the basically, she don't even want Terrica. I mean, she made that shit clear, basically.
Like, not only that, Terrica is hearing everything. Terrica is outside the bathroom hearing everything. She hear this whole conversation. And this leads to basically her and Mercedes having a conversation. And I even like where Terrica is coming from, because she basically told her, you wasn't 15 forever. Exactly. But we gotta understand, and she didn't get to explain that to Terrica, if I'm not mistaken, that she was actually trying to get her. She wasn't allowed to. Especially, like she said, with her being a stripper, but not only that, the father being who he was at the time, and I'm pretty sure he had a lot of money and influence. No, you're not getting this child. You ain't got no money at the time, and you young. As far as Mercedes go.
Yeah, because, I mean, she couldn't keep a stable environment to raise a child. Let's be honest. That's important.
And let's be real. Can we say this? Is Terrica better off right now the way she is? What if she would have got to go with Mercedes?
I feel like they should have just co-parented, like had 50-50 custody. So she spent time, because she needed her mother and her father. And I feel like she could have she's definitely benefiting from the tax bracket that she was left in, but emotionally she needed her real mom.
Absolutely. But
So
still, do you kind of feel like she's somewhat in a better position that you think she would have been in going with Mercedes? And not saying it would have been Mercedes' fault. It's just the fact of what mind frame Mercedes would have been in, being that she was still a child too. And
yeah,
once again,
yeah,
Mercedes,
but
it what
I can't say that because like the emotional distress that this child is going through, like, is
it wasn't just that though
greatly.
too.
But yeah,
Mercedes
but
said
then
her mama
Mercedes could
wouldn't
have
allow it
talked.
either.
Yeah, true. Like,
Yep. See,
and she walk around smoking them damn vapes all the time and shit.
and the fact that
Like
I was so deep in that
pastor.
scene, Mercedes talking about her mama, I'm like, damn, why her mama like that? I keep forgetting. Oh shit, Patrice is her mom. I'm just invested in the scene so much. I forgot like this is her mama she's talking about.
Yeah.
And I even forgot about the whole scene with Terica and the grandmother as far as Patrice goes. But this is one of my favorite scenes as far as this episode go. And just getting a little bit more of an explanation as far as Mercedes and Terica's relationship. But not only that, Shell, and not looking at her as so much of a bad person.
Yeah.
We got to get back to my girl. Russian roulette. Once again, I don't mind y'all doing certain things, but I got to be honest. I feel like I would rather see this type of scene than see the other bullshit as far as Uncle Clifford and even that beginning scene. Because this is natural. This is life. Fine.
Oh,
Go
you
with
talking
this.
about the whole? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, you know,
Yeah, that's
Mother
natural.
Nature. Yeah, that's natural. Fine. Go with
Thank you
that.
for
I don't care.
normalizing something that we can't fucking help.
I will
Y'all
say one
think
thing
we
though. I'm
want
like,
this shit?
you ain't gonna like change. Oh, but I ain't gonna.
Look, me and my hygiene, I got lots
Thank
of
you.
questions. You need to
Thank
go
you.
take a wash up and then insert that and
I'm
change.
just
Like,
saying. I'm
girl,
just saying.
we yeah.
Because I didn't think about it while that scene happened. Because I'm like, you got into a whole scene. I'm like, but my mind is.
Hashtag normalize periods because
And
we
that's
can't get rid
fine.
of them.
I'm not talking about that. I'm just
No,
talking about getting yourself together after you know
no,
certain
no,
things are
no.
going on.
I get
Yeah. No, I'm not even talking about you. I'm
hygienically.
just saying as far as whoever listened to us. So y'all won't think I'm
No,
sitting here like, oh, you got something against Mother Nature. Nigga, I got daughters.
no.
Like, what the fuck y'all talking about? I'm just saying,
That's
once you find that out, you don't want to get yourself together and put on a different wardrobe, change your attire, maybe even shout. That's all I'm saying. I'm just saying.
bruh. That's a whole thing I can go into from dating guys that only had brothers, so they don't understand that shit. Like it's really alien to them because the only person in their house is their mom that has it, so they don't have sisters. So like they got only, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I got you.
which
Roulette though,
hashtag
besides
normalize
all of
it.
that, and I do like this scene though because once again, this is P-Valley being real. This is what we talked about previously as far as them not holding back. Sometimes they go a little too far, but they didn't do it this time. This is natural. My girl Wisp was though. She coming in again. She almost get me a little. I'm just listening to her talk, her eyes and shit, and I'm sitting there like, yeah, Wisp was. But then she pulled that shit.
She looked magical. She
Yes.
looked magical, and then she pulled out that fairy
I'm
dust,
like,
and
shit,
you
man,
just
you
like.
should throw her ass on a Disney Plus show. I'm like, shit. Cinderella got that something.
She remind me of Euphoria. Somebody from Euphoria.
But my girl Wisp was pretty much giving my girl Roulette that magic dust, and now we find out why she's so magical and daisies around.
Yeah.
I don't want to see them on drugs, but
Oh.
it did get them superpowers. This was basically they spinach. Cause they came out. If you ever watch Dragon Ball Z, they was on it.
They was on it. Yeah.
And no, I didn't show the Uncle Clifford dance.
First of all, Uncle Clifford.
No, that wasn't him. Go ahead and say it. That's what you want to say. No,
that was not. Clifford ain't out here doing his own stunts. Like, oh god.
I'm like, oh, y'all really doing this and y'all going this far? Y'all really want to do? Okay, fine. Go
Like,
ahead.
no.
I don't even mind. Go ahead. Go ahead, do it. Because I know that's not him anyway. That might even actually been a woman, if you want to.
I think it was a woman. I think it was a woman. Because I was looking at the body and the way the hip area was shaped.
No. I wasn't looking at that detail. No, I was looking as far as spin. I'm watching the show. Like I didn't know that it was about.
Just
See, y'all not gonna.
You start fucking up.
About me.
you good. You good. You good. We know what you mean.
Oh yeah. We have another stripper standout scene, man. They is rocking it. Like my girl, shout out to my cousin Nadia coming through. Another standout scene. We had the Mercedes experience. First 2 episodes, we already had Russian Roulette and Whispers coming through doing their whole audition, and then they had the whole standout scene as far as when they first opened the pink back up. But then we had this scene. He was in here doing weight lifts. They lifting each other up. This is one thing I want to say. The way they vibe with each other, I'm like, damn, I thought y'all knew each other, and they did not know each other.
And it's so fun. I like how they got them dressed like it's the yin and the yang. You got the dark and the light, and heaven and hell. Because she even had the angel wings tatted on her back. And then Roulette is always in black and red.
And
I
even
love
when
it. I
Whisper
love
sitting there telling her, like, yeah, you got some darkness in you.
I mean, she feeling that energy. You can feel that shit with people.
Damn, dude, especially if you sitting there.
You feel everything.
Everything.
I don't know nothing about that. I don't know from experience. I just heard. No, we not.
I wish y'all niggas would.
Don't infer things about
I wish
me.
y'all would. Even though y'all don't know me, like, no. Not a, no. Anyway, we get another standout moment from Russian Roulette and Whispers, and I'm only calling her Russian Roulette in this episode, unless you do some more Russian Roulette type of shit in the next couple episodes.
That's the rule breaker. That is the rule breaker.
Because she damn sure went in. She broke Uncle Clifford rules and let them titties out.
I forgot that they couldn't do that.
Yep.
You know? I forgot. Like, bruh.
It's like, so y'all can no, they're not supposed to take off the bottoms either, right? It's okay.
I don't think they're supposed to get naked at all because
unless they do the whole
from last season, the sheriff told them they cannot serve alcohol and show titties. It had to be one or the other. So I guess that rule still standing,
right?
Huh?
The champagne room, as far as they can do it in there, right?
I don't
that's
know.
Uncle Clifford shit. Maybe that's not okay.
I don't.
Because at the beginning, she's showing everything.
Yes,
as far as Russian Roulette,
everything.
Yeah, everything. Shout out to my girl, man. She going in this episode. But yes, her and Whispers definitely got a chemistry, and I like their vibe. To me, it seems like they've been working together forever. Shout out to both actresses too, because they doing their thing this season.
Yes.
And shout out once again to the athleticism. Like I said, I don't know if this them all the time. I'm pretty sure it's not. But still, they have their moments where they actually showing them and you can see their faces.
Yeah.
So I know they doing some of these things. Yeah.
That move that she did, what do you call it? The
I tried to record it so many times and I couldn't.
That spat that move, like I don't think that's the.
Oh, which movie you talking about? Maybe
the spatchcock where she all spread out on the pole.
And she spinning with her leg.
Yeah. It's kind of like they call it the spatchcock because of the way you do a bird. It's food related.
I don't know, but
anyway.
She's spinning around, and it's like to hold your body together. You got to stand up there. She didn't fall. I'm not,
the athleticism, like, bruh, like I said, got me looking for pole dancing classes and shit.
Something.
Cause, like, damn, I'm trying to get stronger.
Shout out to Whispers, Russian Roulette. Besides that, though, my girl, once again, I gotta stay on Russian Roulette. She just won't stop in this episode, and she keeps going and going and going and going. And she basically letting them know what's wrong with fucking a stripper. Basically letting them know, like, hey, this is I'm on demon time, and hey, whatever you with, I'm with.
What is his name? I don't remember his name either. Gidget ex-boyfriend.
Oh, this is my man as far as the one that been bringing in the pills and shit. And I forgot about him too. That's who you talking about. I forgot about him.
I didn't forget about him. I just don't remember his name. But yeah. And Big L not fucking watching the door.
Man, this is why I'm saying, where's Diamond? Where is Diamond? This nigga playing security. He cooking chicken wings. Where the hell is Diamond? Where's everybody at? As far as Russian Roulette, I don't judge nobody. You do what you do. My whole thing is you did find out your stuff was on. So where was this supposed to lead to when you was talking to this individual? Because it looked like you was trying to. I'm like, wait, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm being locked.
I was about to say I've been told by somebody something. So you know.
Never mind.
I mean,
all
you
I'm
got
say is,
two other hoes to choose from that's not bleeding. That's all I got to
if
say.
y'all going
Anyway,
wherever y'all leading this to, I'm glad y'all didn't take it to another farther extent. Because y'all been doing too much already. And as soon as I'm just
so
saying,
we
you
don't
know,
need that. We
I was
don't
like, I know
need
y'all
that.
not about to do this. Y'all better not, and they didn't. I'm like, okay, don't do it.
Damn,
I'm out of here.
damn, your expectation level. I
It
wouldn't
is
even
now.
see.
They going too far. They started the episode off like that. This episode, they went straight into it. They didn't wait. Them niggas like, here you go. I'm like, what?
I mean, they
Besides
did. They did.
that,
They
we still
did.
got my Uncle Clifford and Haley business arrangements.
Mm-hmm.
Andre and them, they still trying to get something done as far as the casino, and they
Andre.
trying to get them to sell. But Haley and them not trying to hit, and basically staying put for now. 1 million ain't even a tip.
Dang.
This bitch got like fucked up. Shout out to the brother, the Dot
Corbin.
brothers, Dot and his brother, the darkest brother of the brothers. Uncle Clifford pretty much getting no game too, because Haley, I don't know if Haley persuading her, because she basically, because you know Uncle Clifford is about the girls, you know, she still be like, where they gonna go if we do sell this? What they gonna happen to them? And Haley like, is that supposed to be y'all concern anyway? Yeah, Clifford hit it with that. What she say? Did she say 3 million? As far as Uncle Clifford?
Yeah, I think so.
And this is still a whole business arrangement, and I'm thinking they done came to an agreement as far as if they do sell a paint, what they
Yes.
planning on trying to get for it. So
Yeah.
is this gonna come into play with everybody as far as the other strippers, or kind of going back to that first season when they found out that it was going under the whole, you know, Mercedes and them?
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't think they know that they aren't trying to do this. Or I ain't even saying they trying to do this as far as Haley and Uncle Clifford. It's just what they willing to accept.
Mercedes don't know shit, and I feel like she need to know shit.
Absolutely.
Like, I feel like she deserves to, because I mean, she been keeping the paint afloat.
Definitely been keeping the paint where it could be. But they might be having that mind frame, especially with Whispers and Russian Roulette coming in, taking over. Because they definitely was throwing that Skrilla, like Uncle Clifford was saying. Then you got my girl, Big Bone, up there DJing. I don't know. I'm interested in seeing how this is going to play out with everybody else as far as the strippers that are working there, because I don't think she has that same relationship with them, because it's a lot of newer ones there too as far as Uncle Clifford go. But Mercedes is still, well, she's not there right now because she injured, but still. I always thought the pink was like her baby though, as far as Uncle Clifford. Like that's her thing. She's like she never wanted to do that. But
it was passed down through their family, but like his what's her name? Ernestine was just like, you know, good thing everything can't last forever, you know. And then plus, if he coming off with bank off of it, fuck that building.
Millions.
Fuck that building. I'm sorry, I don't have that much sentimental value to that. I mean, yeah, that land is prime real estate, but they gonna get it the way they gonna get it regardless. But I feel like, but he wanna get paid for it, you know. They working smart, but we see where this lead, because
that's where I'm interested.
It's always a loophole.
Mystery.
It's always
because
a loophole.
It's
plus
not just
some
that.
More shit.
Andre might be trying to be a mayor. And
yeah,
he might have somebody trying to help him.
I'm gonna talk shit about Andre for a second. Leave your wife, Andre.
Oh,
Damn,
boy,
you don't love her.
Hold on. This nigga.
This nigga.
I ain't coming home.
He know he ain't coming home. At this point, he know he about to stay in Chuckalisa, but he ain't got the heart to tell her. You coward ass nigga.
It ain't just the fact that he know it so much as gotta stay. It's the fact that he don't want to go home. That nigga
he
don't want to go home.
He don't. He loves her, but he's not in love with her. He don't care about her like that. He don't consider her feelings. He has not once comforted her
How you
about
doing?
her feelings.
What's going on in the hospital? You keeping yourself
Nothing.
safe?
None
You
of
keeping
that
yourself
shit.
like
None of that shit. I ain't coming home.
Harlem Nights. You ever see Harlem
So
Nights? That's that nigga.
I got a theory about this whole
Mayor thing.
man. So
Okay.
okay, he's definitely gonna run.
Oh yeah.
But I feel like Patrice gonna put her ass in that ballot too.
I'm gonna bring that up. We're gonna get to that. I'm glad you said
Okay.
that. Because we got the whole thing going on with the man bringing in the sheriff, pretty much shutting down her whole sanctuary.
Mm-hmm.
If I fuck with the wrong neighbor, you fuck with the wrong bitch.
Yep. She ready for wars out, and then everybody kept talking about who gonna run against Kyle. Andre and Patrice. Patrice ain't scared of nobody.
That is a subplot
And
that
she
can
got
come in and definitely be something I would love to see.
oh, it's coming. Patrice is gonna be on that ballot.
It's one or the other, if not both.
Yeah.
But where it's gonna come for as far as the pink come in, how it's gonna play out.
That's
how it's gonna play
a
out.
whole another thing. Yep. Because depending on who stays married, depending on how they gonna get if they even can get their damn money, or if the casino gonna come in the first place.
Because would it take some type of value out of something if certain mayors coming in or trying to become mayors or whatever, or would it make a difference with what they trying to get for the pink?
Definitely.
That's gonna be a big thing because Patrice, she don't want the pink either. It ain't like she don't want it either. As far as Mercedes' mama.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get back to the tour, Dirty Dozen tour.
I like him and Keyshawn relationship.
Brother sister, man.
Yeah.
I'm absolutely enjoying this. This is the vibe right here, especially with the fact that Keyshawn knows everything that's going on with Little Murder.
Yes, and she supports it, and I ain't never rooted so hard for
how y'all feel about
a
Keyshawn. I can listen to Keyshawn talk all day. The way she talks, I listen to her talk. But besides what's going on with them, it's interesting because his whole, I ain't got the picture of him, but his old homeboy that Little Murder got into it last season with, he coming into play, and he making certain suggestions, pretty much trying to put them on to Little Murder because he knows what's up with Little Murder as far as him and his sexuality or whatever. When he got back, as far as whatever he's doing as far as the tour or whatever, and Keyshawn kissing on him as far as Little Murder, you catch the whole thing as far as the manager peeping it. And is that going to be something that he's starting to notice now?
I don't know. I don't know. They could take that anywhere.
He seeming like he kind of like, oh shit, because it's money with him. I know it's the whole thing with him trying to see is this going to have it will have an impact on everything that's going on if it comes out.
I don't know. What I was peeping is when he was like, your baby daddy don't follow this. That nigga followed that that dude
Oh, the
follow
whole thing
anything.
with
Yeah,
pictures and shit, yeah.
Yeah, when she come home, she in trouble, big time. I don't know how she gonna get out of it, but like, bruh, cause he gonna see all that shit. That's what I was focused on, so I didn't even catch that. I mean, I caught that he saw that, but like,
because I don't got those images, but you know when they talking in the bar.
No,
I
caught what you're saying. I'm just like, I didn't feel no way about it, like, cause I didn't look more into it. I was more worried about her, cause the girls had the cameras, and they like trying to go, like they on their live, and then like I don't know how much hashtagging her, and all her baby daddy got to do is go under her hashtag and find all this shit, and it looked like she kissing Murder and bringing him in. That's what I was focused on at that point, because it's the same point, but I was at a different perspective. Like,
and you talking about even when they doing these,
yeah,
and
even
everything.
that, yeah. The strawberries, all of that.
I got what you're saying. I feel like there's definitely gonna come into play, and that's why I'm saying about is Mercedes gonna make it out of this season, because I'm pretty sure they're gonna come back on tour going into the season finale or whatever. But I definitely are loving the dynamic between Mississippi and Little Murder. especially with him or with her trying to help him write his whole little letter to Uncle Murdo. I mean, Uncle Murdo. My bad, Uncle Murdo. Don't do. Please don't do. Uncle Clifford. Oh shit. Shout out to you. Damn, my bad, Uncle Murdo. No, but Little Murdo. Basically, Mississippi trying to help him write a letter to Uncle Clifford, and he basically been doing this for a while now. As far as every spot he been in, any spot he been in, Little Murder basically sending Uncle Clifford a post for wherever they touring it.
Bro, I'm trying to tell you, they got me rooting so damn hard for this homosexual relationship. Never have I ever thought I would be like this. I was like, yes, I love it.
It's the characters, man. I'm enjoying both of them. I don't want nothing to happen to him. I won't.
Yeah, because when he was like, I love you, and she was like, okay. And he was like, that's the only thought. I was like, oh,
it goes beyond looking at the sexuality. You looking at the love they got before each other, and I'm not. It's deep, man. But yeah, like I said, I enjoy the show so much. I don't care about this shit. I just want to see how this gonna play out. I'm not picking it.
I'm just like, never thought I would be that person.
Like I said, as an individual, things. Let the player have to play out. That's all I say. Moment of silence.
No, I was waiting on you to
No, you good.
up.
I know, because I know how I did. I seen the thing. That's why I did too. I already know. But definitely let this play out how it's gonna play out. But I don't care nobody say, man. I'm absolutely rooting for they bond that they have. That's what I'm gonna say. Bond.
Yes.
Another bond we gotta talk about though. Little Big Tank.
I couldn't remember his name. Okay,
I think it's Big Tank or something Tank. It's something Tank. But he get into a little altercation with Little Murder's ex-homeboy and his homeboy too. It was basically both of their homeboys that they knew or whatever. Because he didn't know he got out either as far as the ex-homeboy. And he ended up getting into a little altercation, a big shootout or whatever. Basically, like
he was just looking for something to
nah, Big Tank wasn't looking for shit. He actually walked away. You remember when he had but I'm looking at it like he said, like he was looking out for his man, and he didn't like the whole disloyalty type of shit. I'm looking at it like that. I think it's a little bit more going on. I'm not saying everybody kind of hitting at certain shit like, do Big Tank got some feelings for Little Murder? I don't think it's that. I don't know. But I don't know. Y'all let me know in the comments. Do y'all think it's anything that could be leading towards that? I'm not rooting for that. I'm going to tell you right now.
I'm not rooting
absolutely
for that.
Not. I want this to be some shit where it's just that Big Tank is a super loyal individual. He's just super loyal for his homeboy, and he want to look out for him. That's what I'm looking at it like. Y'all, I don't know. I ain't gonna doubt P-Valley though, because it's P-Valley, man.
I hope that's not the direction that they go.
I hope not.
But
I hope not.
Like, cause to me it just really feel like some real homie shit. That's my homie. That's my dog. That's my brother. Like, you fucking with, like, that ain't my blood, but you fucking with my blood.
And this is where I feel like they're giving us a character that we want to care about, and it making me want to root for this character now, because I feel like he's a very loyal person. That's how I'm looking at it. Is I feel like he's been down for a minute. And the fact they go into detail about the way he used to look out for him in jail or prison or whatever, that's let me feel like, okay, this is the type of guy, he just basically looking out for his man. He holding his man down. And this is the whole thing coming into play as far as rappers. The thing we spoke on last episode as far as, is this going to be the guy that gets out of jail, fresh out of jail, they putting on security as far as not being able to control his emotions or a certain way he deal with things, but not just that, a super loyal individual. The fact that a guy to feel like maybe it's somebody that I gotta prove something to so he won't kick me or push me to the side. I gotta prove something to him.
And that's why I said I felt like he was looking for something, because that was such a small situation that he could have overlooked. Yeah, he disrespected that girl, but it was just like, bruh.
Yeah, I like that too. But not that. He came over to them. He walked away that first time in the bar. He walked away. And then he was over there minding his business, doing what he was doing, but old boy walked over to him. But like I said, they have a relationship. They was ex-homies, if I'm not mistaken. And he just got out, so he trying to see what's going on. I still don't understand why he won't, because he kind of feel like he just won't come out and say your boy gay, Little Murder gay. He won't just come out and say it if he got that type of animosity towards him.
We have to see where they take this, because I mean,
Definitely.
they can go so many
I
different
love all
ways.
the storylines y'all brought into this album. This I can't say this is the
Yeah.
favorite season because this is only season 2, but then these 3 episodes of y'all keep going and going.
Yeah, because
That's
like
it, yeah.
when I first started watching this, I was trying to take notes while I was watching. I said I can't keep up. Like let me just stop. I have to go back and look at it.
You get
'Cause I was
invested, then you
I-
like, oh no, I'm good. You get invested. But I'm like you too, though. These new characters, like we gotta keep up with them now. We gotta keep up with these new characters y'all bringing in, and even with older characters, because some of the characters that they bringing in, they just get more screen time that was on the first season.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of, one of our last things we got to talk about, my boys are back, Oxycontin, and this is why I said I forgot that they was doing this. This comes into play with the side hustles because I don't even think Uncle Clifford knows about this, or do we?
No, he don't, and that's against his
I
rules.
thought so.
That is against like
I
this
thought
is where
so.
like this is the season where they just breaking rule after rule.
Roulette.
Roulette.
Even let's just be clear. Even Uncle Clifford and Haley, they got a little side hustle going on with they things they planning out for us. The whole thing they doing with the brothers, as far as Andre and them, as far as maybe possibly selling the pink. So everybody got something going on.
Yeah.
Big L been on his shit though.
Well, because when the pink was about to close, Big L was like, I got a record. I got to find some shit to do.
Facts. My girl Roulette though, she caught game.
She a whole
She noticed
prostitute.
everything, and this is her too. She getting out the car.
She a whole prostitute.
Basically,
I mean,
she's out here on the real life doing her thing. I got to get it by any means necessary. Use what you got to get what you want. She's on it. My whole thing with her is, what's up with her looking at them? I'm thinking she just with it. Like, go ahead and do your thing. We both out here all day.
She
Or
like,
put
you
me
don't
on
tell
game.
you don't tell what I'm doing. I
Oh,
won't
yeah,
tell
yeah.
what you doing. Because Big L is still security. So I mean, I don't know if he
And
the
I hope
one
that
that's
she
watching
was
the
on
tapes.
some oral shit because she still.
Right?
I don't mean to keep back. I'm
That's
sorry.
I was
Because I'm like, how'd you still doing what you? Wait.
I mean, like I said,
I'm sorry, y'all.
you
I'm
only
invested in the
bleeding
show.
from one
I'm
hole.
invested in the episode. I like these new characters. I'm trying to figure certain things out. Like, wait a minute, you can't be.
Look, we bringing logic into this.
Yes,
But
even
yeah,
Hustle and Flow didn't even do this. So I'm just, I'm just saying. Shut up, PVALLEY. They go in there, man.
look, you bleed.
But yeah, I'm very interested in seeing how this is gonna play out because I'm pretty sure that this gonna come to light this season. Whatever Big L and the homeboy from Step Up, whatever they got playing. My man, I ain't doing
That's Gidget
Channing
X.
Tatum like that. That ain't Channing Tatum. I ain't gonna do it. But yeah, I mean, he came on there like Step, but yeah, he was like old boy on Dance Flick, like whatever y'all need.
Oh goodness.
But I feel like everybody subplot and everybody little side job, whatever little side hustle they got going on is gonna come to light. I feel like everything gonna come pretty much to light. How many episodes was it last season? Was it 8 or 10? So I'm wondering if they're gonna keep it. If it was 8 last season, they're gonna go to 10 this season to make sure we get enough. Because I'm like, oh, we only on episode 3. I'm sorry. I'm just saying, like, y'all don't slow it. I'm enjoying what I'm seeing. Just don't take it from me too soon.
Right.
That's all.
Hold on, I'm trying to look and see how many it was. Because I know it was 8. I finished it relatively quickly. That's why I was like.
Shout out to the bars we got from Patrice this episode. Down to Marco. But yeah, man, this was definitely another top-notch episode. I like a lot with this episode as far as the stripper scenes, the dancing scenes, but one of the scenes that really got me was the whole confirmation we got with Mercedes and Shell as far as everything that went behind Terica and why she didn't get her the way she wanted to get her, as far as why she was young too. I still feel like I'm glad Terica was where she was at. I'm sorry, it's me being a parent and just seeing the outcome. Or I gotta say this too, if Mercedes would have got Terica, maybe she wouldn't have went to stripping. But financially, what would she would have been doing? Not saying she would have done certain things. I'm just saying.
I get what you're saying, because as a 15-year-old, what is your options? You have no job history.
And even if she would have waited to 18 or 19, still then.
Because you struggling. You struggling either way it goes. Like, that's, bruh.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Now, I get what you're saying. That's why I was like, I'm not mad that they kept her, but I'm mad at the way that they kept her, because they could have gave her parental rights once she proved that she was a capable parent. But I guess she never kind of really proved it. So, like,
and her mama, we got to remember that. It was a lot. So much. Her mama and the baby father.
Yeah. Most definitely.
This was definitely a standout episode. I'm enjoying all of these episodes so far as season 2 of P-Valley. I don't know what y'all gonna do next episode as far as taking it another level, going far.
Please don't. They might just calm down. They might be like, all right, we done gave you 2 dick sucking scenes, and we just gonna calm down with this shit.
That's another thing. It's like, what is it with y'all in the whole head thing? It's like, we want to make it. Y'all was like, we're gonna make up for it, but it was like, yeah, but then y'all.
I don't know. I guess because that scene is something so frivolous that people do now. Like,
Uncle Clifford's scene was representation. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. Y'all didn't have to do that. This scene, I feel like, was trying to just put into light Roulette and what she's doing.
Yeah,
but y'all still didn't have to show everything. Y'all
they could have heavily implied, but they was just like,
it's a key word.
Put it out there.
P-Valley, implied is a good word. Y'all should understand and take in. I feel like y'all understand implied, but just I'm gonna let y'all do what y'all doing. I don't know shit. I'm enjoying what y'all doing. Don't listen to me. But that's all we have for tonight. Well, not all. We went over an hour, so I hope y'all enjoyed everything we had. As far as technical difficulties, we probably had a few here and there, but I feel like it pretty much panned out pretty good. Other than that, be on the lookout for a new episode or a new review either Sunday or Monday. More than likely, it might be Monday, depending on life situations. We got a lot of things going on. Honestly, I feel like maybe we should wait the Mondays, because that last episode we did with episode 1 kind of seemed like y'all came through for that one a little bit more. But either way, Monday or Sundays, be on the lookout for P-Valley Season 2 reviews. Other than that, Uncut Ish Talk, new episode this Friday. Be on the lookout for that, 9 p.m. Anything you wanted to touch on before we got out of here? Okay. Other than that, I appreciate the conversation we had before we got started. We'll touch on a couple more things. Uncut Friday. Other than that, I appreciate anybody that's going to come through and check this out. Make sure y'all leave comments on anything we might have left out, which I feel like we didn't. But if y'all feel like some things we left out, or maybe some things y'all feel like we should touch on, or maybe some opinions y'all have, let us know in the comment section. Other than that, I'll let y'all know what I got coming up next. I ain't got no more Mayans reviews. It was a season finale. That's old. So I ain't no more Mayans reviews. So I'm going to be working on some retro reviews, live watch parties. Hey, I'll let y'all know. I'll let y'all know. Retro reviews, though, I'm going to try to do some short movies. I want to do like some short movie retro reviews. Probably try to do like some Shallows, Jaws sequels or some shit like that, because I already did a Jaws. I know I'm breaking up too, ain't it?
Yeah, you was. You not now.
Okay. But we're going to get up out of here. Like I said, y'all let us know in the comment section a couple of opinions, how y'all feel about this review. Let us know. Other than that, make sure y'all hit that like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. This is the road to 600 subs. Make sure y'all hit that notification bell, let you know when I upload new videos. Once again, Uncut Ish Talk this Friday, 9 p.m. live on YouTube and Twitch. Make sure y'all come through and check us out. I appreciate my co-host Adia taking the time to come through and join us. Other than that, we out.
So I went out there broke. I wasn't even thinking about acting. I was just thinking about surviving. But such is life. I ended up doing it. What I love the most, I ended up doing both of those things.